Babe Boomer. Fresh off a standout pitching performance, can she put together another excellent outing today? It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. Chris, her strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
She's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this pitcher or a pitcher like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of her own when it comes to that category.
Boomer ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
She needs to come out aggressive but composed at the same time. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout, Boo.
Spencer Horwitz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now the 0-1. In the air, right field. Chourio moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, O'Neill.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Liner snagged at first. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei.
Well struck, right field. That one carrying. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. That's her 7th home run of the series. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Back here in Milwaukee. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Pittsburgh Pirates are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason. They've got some work to do before the All-Star break to put themselves in a good position if they're going to contend down the stretch.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10.
Brian Reynolds here.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Reynolds with some impressive production lately. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, Gabe.
Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Mangum batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Freeland gets under it, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail here 1-0.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
In the air to left center. Cruz on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 1 and the Pirates nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. Yo, 1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Ball 1.
And she'll challenge this call from the mound. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, that 2-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Mitch Jeb stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit weakly on the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Sets him down on strikes, and she strikes out the side here in the 3rd. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Boomer back on the mound. The margin is slim and the bats are big.
Yeah, this is a dangerous part of the lineup, Boog, but a little execution goes a long way. Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Got him swinging. So she picks up her sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now flied to right his first time.
Oh, one.
The Buccos hitless so far in the game. Splits the plate, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side, Terang. Over to first. She has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Big Boomer.
Out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Griffin.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Reynolds, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. The Brewers leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. So digging in, Jake Mangum. Flied to left his first time.
Ball.
Close, but called the ball. And the count now 2-0. Pitcher challenges. She thought it was a strike. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
She's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that she's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him looking, and she strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Boomer back to work with the lead.
Yeah, and this is where you want to work quick and efficient. Pound the zone, force contact, no freebies, no drama.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Heads up, fence.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next, the second baseman, Nick York.
Nick York, the next Pirate to hit. Hey! Here's the 0-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Freeland under it. Takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next to the Pirates, the third baseman, Mitch.
And the batter now, Mitch Jebb. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. So she's perfect through 6. This is Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin.
Up next.
Next is the designated hitter, Babe Boomer. She had a big swing for this team way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, she didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got her team going, and she's looking for more right here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Boomer made a massive impact in her last game with 4 homers. Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
Well, this is a surprise performance. You don't expect this kind of power from her, but she's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 5, center, forward.
Nope. Right side. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. Chopper to second. Throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the center fielder, O'Neill.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neill Cruz.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out looking. And that K brings her into double digits for the game. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here at American Family Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Connor Griffin digs in now. To the right side, Terang. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the right fielder, number 10.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. On the ground to the left. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. She's got these hitters locked up.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Mangum in the box again. Takes the strike. Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. Sets him down looking. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Boomer digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but 1 good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strike. Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.